Okay, I have 1 o'clock on the dot, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the third session of our Tech Talk series with Confluent. Before we begin, I have a few quick announcements. This session is being recorded, and a link to the recording will be sent to everyone who registered. If you have any questions, please submit them using the Q&A feature in Zoom or by typing them into the chat box. We'll answer all questions at the end of the session. With that, let's jump on in.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining our Tech Talk today. I'm Ron McNeely, one of our Federal Solutions Engineers here at Confluent, and I'm going to talk about some of the challenges faced by government agencies when it comes to having access to data and how to overcome them. The success of each and every mission across the government and the DoD hinges on having access to the most accurate and up-to-date data available. This can include data across domains, from the tactical edge to multiple clouds, on-prem data centers, and even legacy systems. This is critical so that we maintain our superiority from the battlefield all the way to our civilian missions. On top of this, maintaining security of such a massive amount of data that's always in motion becomes very difficult, especially with all the disparate systems that today are often managed with point-to-point connectivity. They become this tangled mesh of difficult to manage and easy to break connections. So how do you accomplish this going forward easily, but also scale to accommodate the always changing data landscape? I'll dig into these issues on today's session and show how Confluent's data streaming platform makes it not only easy to deploy, secure, and scale your mission-critical data pipelines, but also keep your costs down. Government missions are incredibly high stakes, from command and control to protecting national security on down to delivering critical public benefits. Every decision, every action relies on timely, accurate, and secure data. But in today's landscape, that data is rarely static. It's constantly in motion, flowing between departments, clouds, and the tactical edge. Every second of latency, every potential risk, or any hint of noncompliance can have significant operational or even legal consequences. As data volumes continue to increase and IT environments become more complex, agencies are under immense pressure to constantly move faster. But how do you accelerate without compromising the security, auditability, and control that are foundational to public trust? This is unfortunately the reality for nearly every government agency today. You're dealing with an unprecedented amount of data, and it's coming from everywhere. This data lives in increasingly complex hybrid environments. They're air-gapped environments for classified data, multiple commercial clouds for public-facing services, and many still rely on on-premises data centers and even mainframes that have been around for decades. The demand from your mission owners is to use this data in real time. A defense analyst needs to identify a threat as it emerges, not hours later. A public health official needs to track an outbreak as it spreads, not after the fact. And layered on top of this are all the stringent rules that you must operate under. Data must be protected at all costs, every action must be auditable, and you must maintain compliance with a growing list of regulations and executive orders. Trying to innovate with legacy data architectures that rely on slow, batch-based processes simply won't work anymore. It's like trying to fight a fire with a bucket brigade when you need a fire hose. Over the next 20 minutes, we'll explore how modern data streaming platforms, specifically Confluent, can help you solve these challenges. We'll discuss how you can keep your data trusted and compliant while keeping it moving at the speed of your mission. To meet these challenges, agencies need a new approach. They need a central nervous system for their data, a platform that can reliably collect, process, and distribute real-time data streams from any source to any destination. This is what Confluent provides. Built by the original creators of Apache Kafka, Confluent is a data streaming platform that acts as a central nervous system. It enables you to work with your data in motion. This means you can process intelligence as it arrives, update dashboards instantly, and feed machine learning models with the most current information. It's built to scale so that as your data grows, the platform grows with you. And critically, it decouples your systems. A new application can tap into an existing data stream without requiring custom point-to-point integrations, which are often brittle and insecure. Most importantly, for government missions, Confluent was designed with security and governance at its core. We'll start with data protection since this is non-negotiable. The importance of data security in the U.S. government can be clearly illustrated with a simple example. Consider an agency that handles classified intelligence and PII data. If unauthorized access or a breach occurs, the consequences can be severe, compromising national defense secrets, endangering public safety, and damaging public trust. Such incidents threaten institutional stability and can have far-reaching operational and even legal repercussions. That's why measures like strong encryption, role-based access control, and comprehensive audit trails are mandatory. They safeguard sensitive information, ensure compliance with regulations, and support responsible, mission-driven operations. With Confluent, security is not an afterthought, it's built into the platform. First, all data is encrypted. We use TLS for data in motion, ensuring that as data travels between systems, it cannot be intercepted. Data at rest within the platform is also encrypted, protecting it while on disk. Confluent offers client-side field-level encryption, which is a security feature that encrypts and decrypts individual fields of sensitive data within Kafka messages at the producer and the consumer level using envelope encryption with a key from an external key management system. Client-side field-level encryption provides granular control over data access, enhancing security for applications processing sensitive data like PII, and helping organizations meet compliance requirements. Next is controlling access. Our role-based access control allows you to enforce the principle of least privilege with extreme precision. You can create roles for different teams or applications and grant them only the specific permissions that they need. For example, you can allow one agency to write data into a specific stream, but only allow a partner agency to read from it. This prevents unauthorized access and really limits the blast radius of any potential compromise. Finally, we provide robust secrets management. This ensures that the credentials your application used to connect to the data streaming platform are stored securely, not hard-coded where they can be easily stolen. This is a simple but critical part of a strong security posture. So security is about protecting data from bad actors. Compliance is about ensuring the data itself is trustworthy and that you can prove it. Consider a common scenario where the DoD oversees operational data supporting military missions. If there's no clear governance, inadequate tracking of data lineage, or insufficient auditability, several high-stakes risks arise. Unauthorized data changes could impact mission decisions. The source and accuracy of intelligence could become unclear, and investigations into data misuse or breaches would be nearly impossible to conduct effectively. For instance, without comprehensive audit trails, a modification to troop movement data might go undetected, putting lives and national security at risk. Further, failing to demonstrate compliance with government policies can result in violations of defense regulations, loss of command confidence, and erosion of trust both within the department and with the American public. Ensuring robust governance, lineage, and auditability is essential for operational integrity, regulatory compliance, and the security of mission-critical information. A key tool here is our schema registry. Think of it as a quality control gate for your data. It enforces a specific structure or schema for your data streams. If an application tries to send data in the wrong format, it gets rejected. This is crucial, preventing data corruption that could lead to mission failure or bad intelligence. It ensures data compatibility between different systems even as they evolve. Building on that is data lineage. Our platform gives you a bird's eye view of your data's journey. You can click on any data stream, instantly see where the data came from, which applications have touched it, and where it's going. Imagine a compliance audit. The auditor asks, how did you arrive at this number in the report? With data lineage, you can show them the exact path from the raw sensor reading through that analytical model to the final report. This provides the end-to-end auditability that is essential for mission and regulatory oversight. And you can't secure what you can't see. That's why continuous monitoring and auditing are critical. Confluent provides a comprehensive dashboard showing the health of all your data streams. You can monitor throughput, latency, and error rates to ensure that your mission-critical pipelines are performing as expected. Beyond performance, we generate detailed audit logs for every action taken in the platform. Every read, every write, every permission change, it's all logged. This gives you a complete, immutable record for forensic analysis or compliance reviews. These logs and metrics can be integrated directly with the security and monitoring tools that you already have, such as Splunk or Elastic. You can configure alerts to proactively notify your security operations center of any suspicious activity, like an application trying to access data system that it shouldn't, allowing you to respond in seconds, not days, to any data breach. And we know government doesn't happen in one place. You operate across a spectrum of environments, from public clouds to highly classified air-gapped data centers. Your data platform needs to bridge these environments securely. Confluent is designed for this hybrid reality. You can run it wherever your mission requires, but the real power comes from our ability to connect these environments. Our feature called cluster linking allows you to create secure, reliable data bridges between Confluent deployments. This means you can collect data in a commercial cloud, process it, and then stream the relevant filter results to your classified analytics environment, all while maintaining the security policies and governance we just discussed. This is a game changer for interagency collaboration, allowing you to share specific approved data sets without giving another agency full access to your systems. It also provides a very powerful tool for DDoS environments, disaster recovery, and maintaining operational continuity. So why Confluent? First, Confluent was founded by the original creators of Apache Kafka, who pioneered this category. The team at Confluent has written over 80% of the code commits for open source Kafka. We have over 1 million hours of technical experience building and operating Kafka. Confluent Cloud, our fully managed cloud service, we operate over 5,000 clusters globally, so we've got firsthand knowledge about running this technology at massive scale across lots of use cases, thereby providing the best Kafka experience. We have over 200 pre-built connectors, so you don't have to hire Kafka experts to do custom development. It's already done for you. We give you the ability to ensure data continuity from your DDoS environments so that important mission-critical data is never lost. Built-in security, schema management, and data governance in a battle-proven platform that is deployed across the government and the Department of Defense. Next, we'll take a look at some use cases. So this slide showcases some of our main use cases across the public sector, starting at the top left. So the US Navy, they're using Confluent to capture ships' analytics data. They're running Confluent locally on the ships and provide this connectivity from ship to ship, ship to shore, and ship to cloud connectivity. These ships often go into these disconnected environments, so by utilizing cluster linking, the data picks back up where it left off without any loss of data. Next over is the Army IPSA program, so their ERP platform. They came to Confluent with over 50 legacy systems that were completely siloed. They now use Confluent as the data mesh layer to interconnect and streamline all of these data pipelines. And this is mostly HR and payroll information that's pulled into a central hub that interconnects all of these systems. The U.S. Postal Service using us for logistics and real-time updates on asset management. Anytime you get a package or use mail tracking, all of that is managed by Confluent. In the healthcare environment, so multiple use cases. Some of it is securing and protecting patient health data, PII data, also some AI patient type of use cases as well. And then wrapping up with cyber and our data-centric security. So this is a really big part of what we do for the U.S. Army and the other services. We're bringing data from all these global cyber tools and endpoints for real-time feeding into Elastic and other tools on the front ends. So to summarize, the demand to move faster doesn't have to come at the expense of security and compliance. With Confluent, you can have both. You can protect sensitive data with robust native security controls. You can maintain compliance and trust in your data with powerful governance tools like schema registry and data lineage. You can monitor and audit every flow for complete oversight. And you can do all this at scale across all of your environments. Whether you're supporting defense, public health, benefits delivery, or interagency collaboration, Confluent provides the foundation to keep your data trusted and compliant while keeping it moving at the speed of your mission. Thanks for your time, and I'll be happy to answer some questions you may have.
Thank you. We do have a question in the box. The first question is, what built-in capabilities does Confluent offer for ensuring compliance with data governance policies? Examples, FISMA, FedRAMP.
Sure. Good question. So Confluent has several capabilities that are designed to really ensure compliance with federal data governments and these various policies. So one, we currently are on our way to achieving FedRAMP. We recently achieved FedRAMP Low, and we're getting ready to start in October our path to FedRAMP Moderate. So additionally, data encryption, role-based access control, client-side field level encryption, auditing, schema registry, stream governance, all these capabilities are really built for meeting data governance and FISMA compliance requirements.
Thank you. Another question is, how does Confluent support zero trust initiatives within federal and defense environments?
Good question. Confluence is really purpose-built to meet these stringent security and compliance requirements while also securing all of your data in motion. And it's really similar to the last question. So it really focuses on Granular access control, so role-based, policy-based, attribute-based access control. The ability to limit access to specific data streams while also enforcing least privilege. A data encrypting your data at rest, encrypting it while it's in transit, continuous monitoring. So, generate those audit logs that I talked about for real-time threat detection. And then, kind of last, I guess, would be federal compliance. The FedRAMP Ready platform, FIPS 140-2 compliant, and we're STIGGed across, multiple DoD and government environments, which really kind of demonstrates our adherence to these strict government security standards.
Thank you for that. I do have another question in the box. How do you balance speed of data delivery with the strict security and auditability needs of public sector agencies?
That's a good one. That's a tough one too. So, achieving that balance, I think, is pretty tough. Sometimes there's often a lot of organizational policy headwinds that usually kind of need a bit of a realignment before this can happen because they're kind of looked at differently, and for different people in the organization. So, once you can kind of get those heads together, and I think then it starts with a modern tech stack, and obviously a data streaming platform like Confluent. Once there, then that's where you kind of start planning a formal data governance framework that will really be the foundation for managing this balance. So from there, then you look at, I would say, data classification so that you can apply really the most stringent controls for the most sensitive data. And then, role-based access control and all these other capabilities that I talked about through the session.
Thank you. Are there any additional questions? Please feel free to drop them in the Q&A box or in the chat. No? Okay. I see no additional questions at this time. Thank you so much for being with us today. And thank you, Ron, for your speech. We hope you'll join us for our next session, Simplify Your Messaging Modernization with Data in Motion, featuring Kevin Wainwright, a solutions engineer at Confluent. Thank you all, and I hope you have a great day.
Thank you.